Hello, guys, and welcome to the first episode of this Football Manager Save. Um, as you can see, we'll be starting off at Huddersfield in League One, and we try to build our career from there. It's going to be a journey from Huddersfield. We'll see um, where our future lies. But the plan is to, at some point, win the Premier League, win the Champions League, if possible, like win the maybe a Spanish league, German leagues, like win other league competitions and build our career as one of the best managers around. So let me just begin this, and I think I would have to give this save a name. So the name for this save would be down there. And yep. So basically, one other thing about this challenge is that I'm going to try to hold myself from applying to any jobs. So I would only move if another club they feel like I'm good enough for their position. I don't know if you get me, but yeah, if I'm approached by a club, that's the only time I'm going to move. So to achieve that, that means we'll have to perform really well. So at the moment, that's the target. I'm only noticing that I probably should have changed the start date of this save because I decided to start it from the beginning of the Premier League season. I should have chosen the Grand season. So it seems we've lost one game, 1-1. I didn't manage these games, so we would have to see what we can do from there. So that means our next game is on the 12th, which is crazy. I made it such that no transfers can be made. So I can't make any additional transfers. We have to go with the team that we have. Let's quickly go through all these rounds. And if you are curious about the profile, the manager profile, it's quite horrible. There's nothing here. Then for the badges, is the lowest badge. So I'll have to build on that as well. So hopefully we can do that. Let me check the finances of the club. It's not looking good. In terms of the finances, is not looking good at all. We are currently spending 294. So yeah, spending just below. So at least that's good. We're not spending above our wage. So win promotion to the championship. Yeah, let's accept that vision. That's the target. Try to get us to the championship as quickly as possible. Try to get promotion from Devpos going to the Premier League. I think if I can do those two, I'll probably get like a club being interested in me. So let's try to do that. Tactics introduction, yeah, I'll do that. Responsibilities, yes, I'll be giving a lot of responsibility to my assistants. That will be the next thing I'll probably do. Because it's very important. I like to focus on the tactics and in terms of transfer, setting up the entire club structure. So things like training, coaching friendly matches. I don't do those things. I give all of that to the assistants. Interviews, I give it to the assistants as well. I just focus on the tactics. I focus on the transfers and building the entire structure of the club. So the youth system, the kind of kids we are bringing in, the quality and all those kind of things. Those are things I'm interested in. So those are things I would definitely influence. So those are things I would say like expect. It looks like we have a very good player there. Okay. Very good. Very good. At the moment, he looks more like a wing back to me, even though he doesn't have like the pace that I would prefer in a wing back. But he looks like a good one. He can play as a center back, so that's also good. At the moment, I don't know what kind of players I have, so I don't know the formation I'm going to play. I have a style I like to play. Um, for registration, it was done before I even joined. So let's attend this. Can you share some thoughts on what it means for you to be the head coach of Huddersfield? It's a real and interesting issue, and I'm excited. Yes, definitely. Was there something about Huddersfield in particular that made you sit up and pay attention? I think the club has a potential to become something really special. It's perfect. Perfect. Did you have any reservations about it? No. I knew I had to jump in. Nah, that sounds too desperate. I don't have, you don't have much of a reputation to speak of. And many people have expressed surprise that you have taken. You're giving me the Rosenberg treatment. I think, yeah, he has more of a reputation than I had, obviously. But they just have to give him a chance. I don't believe reputation has a part to play in this. Yes, definitely. Trust me. We're noted polyglots. Yes, I speak multiple languages. Yeah. Does this squad have the necessary quality for you to achieve your targets? I'm inherited to every squad. I'm especially likely in that regard. I have an inherent level of trust in their collective abilities. I look forward to finding out. Yes. Have you met the players yet? There's a new dawn for the club. The players was impressed me. Sure, definitely. And the hardest fans important to your long-term plans. I know our fans are among the most committed individuals from setting onwards. I have to win the fans over. Yes. Where can this club go under? As far as I'm concerned, we should want to be the best team in the world. That level of ambition. It's something I would want to say. I think we should have started with in the country, but in the world, it's we are going far. It's Huddersfield for now. Um, I don't know if I would be here up to that point, but let's say a second one. We want to win things. We want to be successful. Oh, wait, we want to win things. We want to be successful, and we've laid our plans for how to achieve that. Definitely. Oh, that was quick. I want to check on the responsibilities. I think that's this. I set pieces, no. I guess that were set piece coach. That's something would have to look into. Yeah, just give everything to him. Match day. What? I want to do definitely. I want to do that. Um, Friendly matches is what I want to do to my assistant. It seems I don't have an assistant. So since I don't have any friendly matches now, I would just work on getting an assistant before I do that. This will probably go to an assistant as well. So I wouldn't touch that yet. Training would have gone to my assistant, but for now I'll give it to the coach, this coach. And everything else seems fine. Yes. Media. I definitely want to delegate everything. New signings, yeah, everything. Attend broadcast interviews. I think amongst all the interviews, that's probably one of the ones I hate. Just before games, I don't like them. Yes, this is where I want absolute control. Yes. I like that. I like the size of that. I want absolute control. Scouting, this is fine. I want to give this to my general, so he gives me like the right top players that they get out of these new things. So yeah, I think that's it for the delegation of responsibilities. So we would probably have to go into the tactics. I already have my own formation that I like to play. So I would go with start from a clean slate because I'm going to load the formation that I like to play. Then I adjust it to the team that I have. So let me just choose this first. This is just so that I can go through this phase. So yeah, after doing this, I'll come here and just load the formation. So this is one style I like to play. Then I like to switch in between that with this and this. So I would just put all three so that during matches and stuff I can just switch. I don't have to load them anymore. But this is my main formation. This is how I like to play. I'll take you through the team instructions so that you see why I like to play that way. So first we need to find our goalkeeper. We have 3 goalkeepers. He's on loan from Crystal Palace. Why would we bring someone on loan as a goalkeeper? With no option to buy as well. When we have 2 goalkeepers already. That's weird. Let me compare it to the ones we have. Is he any better? I mean, this one looks good. So Chapman is the other one. You're so looks good as a backup. So why did we bring a lone player in the first place? Oh, that's interesting. I don't get why this deal was done. I didn't do it. I came when it had already been done, so I have no control. But this is going to be my number 1 goalkeeper. And our number 2 is going to be Chapman. Yep. I'm just not putting here. I like to put a second goalkeeper there. Sometimes I don't like to even have a second goalkeeper on the bench, but for it to be realistic, let me just put him there. Now we need a right back. Now, one thing I don't like about FM26 is in FM24, when you select this position, for instance, you would see all players that fit that position being highlighted. So it just gave you an idea, the number of players who can play there and all those things. But maybe that's something they fixed in FM27. So looking at the team at the moment, okay, so he can play, but he's not good. He's not good. He's not good, but we can work with him. He can also play I think we will work with him, but it seems he's more of a centre back. I like to have wing backs. So he's more of a fullback, which might be an issue. Oh, there's another one. Now, he can play as a wing back, but he also has his deficiencies. Marking, tackling, not the best. He hasn't got that much pace as well. So those are our right back options from what I can see. He's not really a wing back. I think he would probably be having issues with me because I'm already thinking about how he's going to fit in my setup. If I'm to go through the 4-2-3-1, I will get. Okay. Let's just go through. We'll see later. Okay, so at the moment, let me see the centre back pairing I'll go with first. But it's becoming very difficult to select the team. I don't want to do the assistant selecting thing. I want to go through the headache myself. So he does not have pace, but he's good technically and mentally. Because of how I like to play, I don't want my defense to have a high line. I want it to be mid. I don't want it to be a low line. I want it to be mid, but I want to press high. Up front. So looking at him, even though it's a mid, he will be found wanting. He might be a backup centre back. I don't. Yeah, I'm yawning. It's late, guys. It's very late. Once I'm recording this, so he could do a job. Has some very good heights that we can use as set pieces. How about this one? His height is not, so ringing in the ear like yes. I think for wing back he looks good. I don't like him as a centre back because of his height. Yes. His height might be an issue. But I think I have a lot more other centre backs. Like there's Finn, who is on loan from Aston Villa. I don't know why they didn't switch him on loan. Because yes, he has potential, but he has the height, and he's not really all that. This is going to be very interesting. It's going to be tough. So he's definitely going to start as a centre back. Yes. But if he does, that means we are left with him and him as our right backs. And between the both, I think coach is more of what I want. I said coach. It's coach. I'm sorry if I'm mentioning your name wrong. Now I'll go with him, and that means he will be on the bench as our backup right back and put him here. So yeah, the team is starting to take shape. The other centre back is a tricky one because if I look at the left backs, we have him. Just from two. He's not the best passer, but he can pass. Can pretty much that. His pace is horrible. Okay, he's 32. My his face is bad. Yeah, we have three left backs here. I think those are three. Yes. So we have him. Definitely not playing. Contracts ends at the end of the season is probably going to be allowed to leave. I think he has potentially been here his entire career. Yes, he's homegrown, but yeah, I don't think he's going to make it with us. Maybe him. He looks good. Muskel. He looks very good. All right. So Ruskin looks very good. He is injured, so he definitely doesn't play there. Then we have him. So I'm being tempted to play it like this, and Ruskin goes here. And on the issue is I don't have any backup left back. Do I? Except for this player. Okay, we have Wallace as well. He's not quick. He's quick, but he's not good. I'll probably go with Wallace, just for the experience. And we would gauge our concerns on if he's going to be the ultimate person for that position. So we have our backline sets. Let me see if I know the people who would be our centre back on the bench. It looks likely to be him. There's no. It looks so good, and he's much taller. This is interesting. I'll go with low. I hope I don't go through a lot of lows with you. Let's see for our defensive midfield position. The first one looks good. Yeah, he's someone who has got vision. Person is not bad, so he can create from deep for us. Let's look at Kane. I don't know why I didn't mention Kone. Usually those famous positions, you have the number of Kones like that. Kones and Camaras. Yeah. This one is interesting. He's similar to the other one. He hasn't got more of the tackle like the other one. His vision is not as good as the other one as well. Um, so yeah, let's talk about three. So there are two here. We have a third who is injured for 4 months. 2 months. And he's good as well. We'll have him next year, not this year. He was good. He would have been a starter. He would have been my main. Damn. What? Why? I think if I started the game at the beginning of the season, like maybe 1st July, the 4 months would have already, a lot of it would have already been elapsed. But now, okay, we only have 1 month elapsed, so it's not that big a deal. But my heart is broken. He's not that good. So my 5 at the back formation as well. I play too deep. Deep midfielders. So he that's an issue. Alves is different. And Alves, who is English, 20 years of age. It's from Leicester City. We definitely have some concerns here for Kosumo, who can also play deep. So he's not a bad shout actually. He's more just like the destroyer. So I already like this guy. So he definitely plays this side. I mean more wait. This is interesting. So I'm leaning more towards him playing here and Kane going to the bench. Yeah. Then because I have like a number of midfielders, I usually like to have 2 midfielders on the bench. So who will it be? Before we look into that, let's look at our attack and see players who can play there. So in attack, I need my wingers. There's already one injured for 5 days. Redmond. From Aston Villa as well. Alves can also play white. He can also play white. He's right-footed. He looks more of a midfielder than a striker. He's from Chelsea. I'm beginning to feel that there are going to be a lot of clubs that are going to call their loan players. It looks interesting, It looks interesting. Um, Maybe let's look at the strikers. I think we have three, four out and out strikers. Don't like the finishing, but I like the pace he has. I like my strikers to be fast so that we can hit balls in behind for them to run on two. Um, he looks okay. Let's look at him. Slightly better finishing, but not the best of pace. He's more of a poacher, which personally I don't like. He was listed before I even joined. He's injured. He's got good finishing. Not the best pace, but he's got good finishing. Looks like 11 months. Yeah, he's gone. It's sad for him, but yeah, he wouldn't even have a chance to prove himself to it. Okay, so he is young, but he's more like, in terms of the stats, he's more like what I would want, except for a bit of technical ability. Oh. So we don't have like the best strikers. The Charles, him, he's getting the job. I feel like playing him there, and what is the other thing? Yes, the other one. Him being our second striker. Transfer loan status now. Yes. So now let's look at our wingers. So we have him. Yeah, he's definitely playing. Looks good for me. Um, harness, harness the wind. um, the team does not have wingers. So right now, the issue I'm identifying is the team looks more set up to play my five at the back. Then it says wingers formation because we don't have wingers. You have a lot of people who can play through the middle of the park. So right now I'm leaning towards that more. So hence I think the best formation. I think these two definitely stay where they are. Ernest can play, yeah, he can play centrally as well. He definitely has the keywords to play. These people would move, so I need another center back. So you'll be playing this formation, guys. Kusuno should be here. Yes. Then Hannes, I'll play out that side. So I'm leaning towards this more than because of the players we have. So for this, I need another center back. He was the one I chose to be on the bench. Baker, I would move him. Now he's the one who can play right back, right? Yeah, so that's best to have him there. And I'll move low the center. Then that will mean that him, we can now come here. So we have that sorted. So now I just need one other attacker. May looks like a perfect one. So we'll likely be playing there. We have lots of key players injured. 5 injuries and they are long term. So so these two positions, I like players who can play these two positions in there. So he can play there. So he goes here. We need another one. Willis. He can play there. So we'll go with him. And the 9 spots can go to anyone who might be good and is on the bench or is not playing. So we have a striker, 2 people complete behind the striker. We have backups for the wing backs, backups for the backup for the. It's going to be good to have 2 backups for the 3 centre backs in case 2 of them are having a bad day. In midfield, we have only 1 player as well. So this position should be either a midfielder or a centre back, not a striker. So either of these 2. From Leicester City, Bedfield. He play any other position now. He can play like multiple positions, which could be useful, but no, he can't really play in this deep role. He definitely is nowhere near. And I don't bring another striker. So at the moment, it looks like Feeney has won the battle. We want to play positive gegenpressing. Guys, let me show you the. One thing I want to do is to make sure that I get their roles correctly. So I'll personalize this to the goalkeeper so that when I change in, I think he looks like he wants to stay on the line. Anticipation. Let me do it this way. I usually like them to be super goalkeepers, but I think he feels more like someone who doesn't want to push forward. So let's just do that. He's on the right, so I won't go with a wide centre back. I want him to play the ball from wide, and I just want him to be a centre back. Yeah, just clear lines. When you get the ball, so you're also position, just try to defend. Basically, that's a target. On the left side, I would want him to also do the same thing. do the same thing in the sense that this one would be interesting. So he's more of a centre right than a ball playing centre back. So I'll play him as a centre back there and also as a centre back there as well. Now we go to the wing backs. So I want to keep him as a wing back like that. Now the reason why I like to use personalize is so that whenever I'm putting the player in, I know that if I changed the role of his replacements before, it won't affect him. He would come in and his specialized style is going to be what I'm going to play. Because sometimes I have some other players that maybe might play that same position, but might be advanced wing backs or might be like wide centre backs or just centre backs. So I want it to be individual. So we have a system that we play, but individually, because of the attributes some of them have, they fit in different ways that you would want to play. So that's why I like to just personalize. I like my wing backs to play as full backs when we also possession so that they are deeper. So I'll do the same thing on the side as well. Then here, so Kusumi is more of a defensive midfielder. Oh, it's okay. It looks like he's more of a box to box. I've noticed it. But when I looked at his attributes, his tackling was good, positioning was good, concentration was good. So I want to have him as a defensive midfielder in this setup, and I want him to do the same when we are out of position. I don't want him going forward and doing anything. That's the role of this player. So I want him to be a deep line playmaker. I want him to create from deep. But when we're out of position, I want him to drop and support Kasuno. Yes. I have to try to get the names right. I didn't personalize it, so I have to. I think I did it for him. Yeah. So now the interesting thing in attack. So you notice something. The wingers when you're out of position, they move wide. And that's why Hannes was actually intelligent because he already can play there. But when we're in position, they play high like strikers. And at first, what I was doing was I was putting them here, but I noticed it wasn't good enough for me. This is when I was building like this kind of formation and identity in the way I like to play in this style. So that's what I'm trying to explain. But yeah, I want to have options here so that if the wing backs go up and they put balls into the box, there are a lot of options. If this player gets the ball long, there are options. That's why. And I have like players running in between that like what's that? Making line breaking runs. So running in behind the defenders, in between the center backs and their full backs. That's why I have them like that. So I like to have them play as channel forwards so that they make those runs into channels and they are goal threats as well. So that's it. And he's not a winger, but that's like a punishment you're going to have to endure for the playtime that he's going to have. If I put him here, he would have been okay with that, but he's playing here. And I think with time he's going to get used to it. For Hannes, it's the same thing. He's not a channel midfielder, but he's more of a winger. So I'm forcing him to play much more narrower than he usually likes to. But then, out of possession, he plays more like in a position that he likes. Now in the future, we would try to do or make transfers that would fit more the way that we want to play long term, which might be more the 4-2-3-1. Then we have Charles. Now, I like to play either as a goal threat or as a channel forward for the players to play in that position. It looks like he can play both similarly, so good. Gauge how he performs as a channel forward in our first round of games in charge. And if it's not the best, then we would switch him to a center forward when you're in possession of the ball. So basically, this is how I would want to play. So then, the next thing I want to do is to try to also work on the substitutes as well and do their personalizations. That way, it's very easy to make substitutions during game, during matches, and if there's any time during the match, I think that even though there's the way they play, I want them to change, then I can change it. So again, wing back, and we are also possession fullback. So again, wing back, also possession fullback. Personalized. Then I'll change them again because these are my preferred. So center backs. So the center back, before I do this, what I like to do is to rotate amongst them and do this thing again because sometimes they might not play in those positions. So just do this for that purpose. Yes. So next thing is to put breaker here as well. Ball playing. I think this is okay. It's also bad. And he would also be the same. Yeah, think ball playing. And center back. And now I can do this. Center back. Center back. And he would be more kind of playing. So now everything is personalized. So no matter where I put them, they would just play in the way I think they don't fit best in our system. I would probably also do the same for the goalkeeper. Set down as well. He can press the sweeper, so it's comfortable as a sweeper, so that's fine. So the next thing I want to do is the center back. So this one. So ball playing, because it seems that's his best. Then place of the center back, it seems that's also his best as well. And I'll do it for all other positions as well, so that it's easier to ball playing. I have to change this as well. Then I'll do the same for Feeney. He can also play like that. Also play like that. But he does as well. Ball playing. Personalized. Center back here. And do this. Ball playing. Center back. Okay. So that is also done. We've not had our first game. So I'm sorry if you followed up until this point. I'm sorry that we've gone 50 minutes without a game. So I want to like give you guys a game before I continue with the setup again, because yeah, I'm eating into the time so much and I'm not really, you know, given the game. So we are done with that. Training begin. Acknowledge. Yes. So we have captain definitely. So in terms of the captain, we already have a captain. And I think it's fine. The captain we have, he's already, I think, one of our best players. The assistant captain would have been, in terms of ability, would have been the injured player. But let's see who can. Law. Law is actually younger, so I didn't know. It's between Law and May. But I don't want to give it to May because of his age. He's getting closer to retirement. I don't know how many games we would. Who is our starting centre back? That's May. Oh, okay, he plays. He actually plays. So, yes, he's a French player as well. So that's the issue with May. John Lowe, in terms of ability, I don't think he's the best. I feel he's too young to be a captain. But yeah, maybe I should just give it to Lowe. So Joe Lowe, then May would be that. And one thing I also want to do is to do this for the penalties. Allow take out the players already missed. Yes. Take out the player. Okay, this was that. That's what I take it. Yes, I want to do that as well. Okay. I think I'll push him up. Push him down. Confirm captains. I just want to get to the game because we've done almost an hour and set pieces. Tired. Competition. I like to let me just balance there. What can you prefer? A hybrid both balanced. Yes, and I'll go back to responsibilities. I don't know why they forced that down to you, Bill Gates. Yeah. I don't know why that particular thing is forced into you. Yeah, let's just go with this. I think it's 2 weeks, probably. The season has already started, so let's just go with that. I like to be strict. Let's look at the opposition instructions. In terms of this, I just like to do this for the position instructions because I feel like that's the only time I feel I get any benefits from that. Introduction to the players or to the captains. Okay. Let's just get to the game. Ah. Yeah, I can show you that that's it. Yeah, that's it. Um, everyone seems to be fit. Bench seems to be fit. Um, yeah. So let's go to the match. And here we go. Um, First expect us to win. Don't let them down. They just listen keen to my defenders. I trust you to make a difference. Make me proud. No change. To my midfielders, I trust you to make it. To my strikers, I have faith in you. Get out there, make. Okay. Seems like I have to earn their respect. So, yes, this is our first game. We are playing the 3-4-3 formation. Some might call it the 5-2-3 formation. Let's go into it. If you watch this video, let me know if the speed of the game during the highlights, if it's just too slow, let me know so I'll change it and adjust it a little bit. If it's, I don't think it's fast. But yeah, we've created, we've scored, we've hit 2 shots so far. We've had no highlights at all. I don't like this. I don't, yeah, let's see what we can do. Low. They're also playing a 5 at the back formation, so it's like everyone is trying to do. Oh no! I'm supposed to have 3 defenders. There. How was it left to 21? How? This is a terrible start. I can't make any transfers at the moment. Yeah, I don't like what I saw from the team. Yeah, we had six or 5 shots and none hits the target. So that's what I'm going to say. He's one of our best finishers, but he's having a horrible game. We need to do better. Let's wait. Right. This is like a terrible showing. They have a better XG than we do. I have to change something. May is not working at the moment. Should I bring a striker or someone can also play wide? Let me see. He's got some faith, he's got potential. Yeah, I'll go with him. Gouch or Goach seems to be tired. Letton seems to be tired. So I would take Goach off like for like replacement. For Letton, I don't have a like for like replacement. Kane is, he feels unsure. You have to be sure. You need someone who can do something. Yeah, yeah. Let's just trust that this. Let's do a pep talk. Guys, let's make something happen. Yeah, let's see. There's something about to happen. Sorensen. Balka. I don't know how to say. Rough hand. To Castelden. Oh, Hannes. Was that outside? That's onside. Your chance. And yes, that is our first goal. So the first goal of our save comes from Charles. And Castelden, that was a good pass. That was close. Hannes, delicious. Just laid it down. Laid it down for Charles. I love this game. Now we have to see it out. We have to see it out. Would I want to make any substitutions? Hannes looks tired. I'll bring on another striker. Defensively, you have cover. The one is actually looking extremely tired. So, yeah. So that's fine with me. Kusumu is not looking tired. We don't have another midfielder to come in for him. So let's see how the game. Let's just see how the game. 3 more minutes. They have a better XG than we do. Our reward. Oh my god. I didn't even check the league table before we started the game. So I don't know. Yeah, that was nice. We won. That was the most important thing. Oh, that was the Carabao Cup. So it wasn't any league game, but it's good. It was important to me, so it's good that we won. Yeah, in League 2, and you were able to hold us. That was a terrible display from us. But the important thing is that we won. There are so many introductions, it's annoying. I promise you the next episode you'll not be seeing these things anymore, so at least that'll be fine. The aims for the rest of the League 1 season. So I want us to get automatic promotion this season. No one is against that. Yeah, love hard work. I like the mindsets already. FA Cup, we can't do anything. Look, we know what we are against in the FA Cup, but as long as we do it our best, Yeah, we have no regrets. That's everything I can say. I think we should talk about it. No, not now. So our next game is against Blackpool. So that's the league table. We are 10th with 3 points. It's only 2 games in. Blackpool have 4 points. So they've had a very good start. If we win against them, we go above them. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. Let's see how we can change things. Okay. So the next game is a rain day. So you have 2 days of rest after this game before our next match. So that's something I would have to look at. Oh, I just remembered I need an assistant manager. So I'd go to staff and I'll place an advert for assistant manager, and I'll place an advert for a set piece coach as well. Maybe place an advert for scouts as well, because we have scouts, maybe recruitment, analyst as well, technical direct, it would be good to have some smart scientists as well. So yeah, I think so far those are the ones we need. Those positions. Redmond is back. I think Redmond is a winger, right? Let's check. Where does he play? He plays out wide. So now we have Hannes and Redmond who can play out wide. I like that Redmond can play as a striker and can play here. Get where my mind is going towards, right? So that's very good news for us. Where he is. I don't think he can play on this game. But I think he might come as a replacement for Wiles. But I think he's much better in that game. Oh, I'm just noticing, yeah. So it's only 7 players in the League 1 who can be on the bench. That's interesting. You just go with these. Yeah, I'm not tweaking. I'm not tweaking that. Okay, so we are going into our next game. Everyone seems fit again. May had a bad game. Custodian came in and made a difference. I'll stick with the same team for now. If May has another bad game, then we'll have to start looking at other options. So we'll go with the same team. Hopefully, we get our first League 1 win. The club already has their first League 1 win, but I mean, the first for myself. Yes, there's no reaction at all. They also play 3 at the back. I think in this competition, in League 1, it's looking Did you guys kick it out of play? From kickoff, straight out of play. Some people are really funny. Another game where we've had nothing in the first 20 minutes. This is no good. I have to find the solution for this. I don't like that the fact that you don't create as much as I would want. Hopefully my scouts are able to find good wingers that we can bring in during the summer window, maybe on loan or something. That's a horrible first half, guys. Yeah, we haven't been good up front. At least our kickoff was not straight out of play. Oh, I mentioned I'll show you my team instructions. I didn't do that. I'll show it after this match. Yes. Oh, what was that pass, man? We are meant to be our midfielder with the best vision. What was that pass? Ruskin, let's go. Lesson. Okay, no. Rothman. Yes. Yes, Letson is there. No, Letson look up. Okay, May. Thank you for going long. Gouch, what was that? Gouch or Gouch, I don't know what your name is. What was that? What was that? You had someone in front of you, just pass the ball. Pass the ball, man. That was good. Charles is not having the best game. I think in our other game, he wasn't having the best game and he scored, so that's something that I have in mind. Gouch himself is not also having a good game. Like, in the other game, he also wasn't having a good game, so that's something I'm also noticing. Seems like he's someone we might have to, look away from long term. Should I make this change? Taking up Charles Taylor. This is dangerous, but yeah, I have to do it. Oh no, their body language is good. Let's switch from positive to very attacking. Their defense is having a very, very good game. Oh, people he's actually from, I think, I remember from Man City. So he's not bad at all. Oh no. 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 What was that? Let's give them a goal. You had this under control, you could have cleared it. You didn't leave it for the goalkeeper as well. What was that? No. What was that? So pissed, man. It's not even a good game at all. Ruskin is tired. Wallace is not fast as Ruskin. He's very slow. We scored. We scored. Let me cancel this. Wait, I thought we scored. What happened? I saw it highlighting goal for Huddersfield. I saw we scored. Did you think the goal from us? Yeah, did this. I thought we scored. Risking, you shouldn't be as deep like that. You should be forward. You're a wing back. Okay. Okay. Put it in. Oh my god. How did you miss that? Damn. How do you. Oh. I don't like what I saw. How can you miss that? Disbelief. Yes, disbelief. I am confused. Like, it's still in my. It's another game. 6-1. Who was scoring that game? Shame. Good for him. Good for him. You know, if it's a player that we can, steal or something. How did we lose that? The players who are currently using ESC account slots and detailed personal their arrangements. The deadline is 18th January. I think we should be able to extend it when the time is getting close. Yeah, these ones don't need it. So yeah, it's not a big issue. I'm so mad. How was that game? We showed no edge to make something happen. I told you guys I'm showing the team instructions, so that's what I'm going to do now. So in possession, I just like to have a standard passing likeness, so we are not going very direct. And there's an actual standard, but sometimes you might go direct. Like I think the pass that caused or that created the chance in our last game where our striker just missed it. The wing back hits it long. So I want it to be a mixture of, those long balls in behind and, some passing play. The tempo I want it to be high. I want us to try to play quickly if possible and win the balls back. I don't want it to be too high. So that we are moving players out of positions too much. Time wasting, I don't want to waste too much time, but I don't want to not waste time when it's needed. Counter attack, attacking with standard. I might change it to wide because we are playing with the 5 at the back this time, and it's important to have that width. But that's why I've not changed it yet, is because most of our balls still go through the narrow, because in the middle of the park we are packed, we have lots of players, three centre backs, two midfielders, and three strikers. So yes. Bit of set pieces, no. Yeah, keep ball in play. I want my players to be creative, be more expressive. We want to play through the press, goal kicks, dismiss, sometimes long up and short. This is balanced. We want to have supporting runs both sides. Now, this would have been perfect for my 4-2-3-1, so that the wingers can sometimes go inside and we'd have support from the wing backs. But even with this one, sometimes the strikers go a bit wide, so the wing backs so support. Dribbling is balanced. I don't want it to be too much, else some players will be making errors. We progress through our wing backs most times so we can put balls in, and we pass into space, like the long ball, so that the strikers can run onto them, hit early crosses, so you can catch the defenders. Shots from distance, balanced. I don't want it. I don't want to be seeing that thing too much, else we'd be doing bad stuff that I don't like. I like low crosses as opposed to mixed or floated crosses. So so that there's a high chance of finishing those crosses. But we missed the other one. Goalkeeper distribution, speed, balanced. Out of position, I want us to have a high line, as I mentioned before. The defensive line should be mid. Shouldn't be so high, and shouldn't be so low. Trigger press more often so that we try to press using the counter press. Tackling the standard, we try to stop crosses before it gets into our box. There's no offside trap now because I don't trust the team at the moment. Goalkeeper shots, yeah, prevents the position goalkeeper from playing from the back, and the defensive line. Whenever there's an attack on the line, I want them to drop off more. Don't try to immediately engage, else we'd have a lot of those instances where balls are played in the hand. If you face teams that have good strikers who make good runs, you find yourself in trouble. So basically, those are the instructions. That's the style I want to play. Now, we might want to make some changes now. He has not been good lately. Drop him. He seems to be a bit tired. Last time he made the mistake. But I'll play him today. Letson also seems to be a bit tired, so we'll go with Kane. For wings, I think where's the red? Yeah, red one. Red one can come in. And May can drop off and we play Redmond, because May has had his chances and he has not taken them. And Redmond might do a job for us. So then we have Hannes, who's also a bit tired. Maybe it's an opportunity for him to also start. So let's see. Charles, he scored, but the last match he wasn't good. Taylor was one who came on and missed that big opportunity. So yeah, let's just go with this team. Fingers crossed, it's a good one this time. Let's no advantage, let's make it count. The game we lost was an away encounter. Redmond. We look like one of the best attackers we have. I hope you make a difference today. Kane puts the ball in. It's cleared. Charles. Tell me he's on time. I don't know if there's VAR in League One. I don't think there is. I think we've won. Yes. I said we've won. We scored. Well, was it offside? Let me see. Charles. Okay, this player kept him on. That is my wing back. I want my wingers, my wing backs to be scoring goals as well. Charles was the one to create it. Take note of that. He scored my first goal for me when I joined, and he's assisted a beautiful one there. Rafael goes wide to Skin, goes past his marker, hits it in. Oh, and it's in. It's a long goal. It's a long goal. And we are winning against Doncaster. We are winning. I think it's Doncaster, right? It's Doncaster. Doncaster Railway Station. So he hit the post, and you're trying to clear it, and you had it straight in. For us, that's just good news. Good news for us. Yeah, Doncaster. We've started really well in this one. Let's build on it. Let's get some confidence going in. Sorensen, Castelden puts the ball in. Redmond. Oh, beautiful football. Beautiful football. Dion Charles. He's going to be so good for us. And Castelden. He's taking a chance. Redmond. The attack is flying. I like it. You're looking good. 3-0. Rough hand. You're using a lot of the left side. Go slot again. Redmond. You can switch it. Oh, before the Redmond goes wide for Castelden. Castelden goes to Sorensen, back to Castelden, and Castelden makes it 4. His first goal for us, and he makes it 4. And definitely we won this. Castelden gave it to Sorensen, who just nice 1-2. And what a beautiful placement of the shot. And that is how we do it. That is how we play. I wanted Sorensen to be high. My wing backs, as I was mentioning, the other wing back, Goach, he wasn't doing it for me. Made that change. He's come on, has made a difference. That is how we do it. Wrong. Let the ball go out. What did you just do? Okay, goalkeeper saved it. It's a corner. That's good. That's good news. To Tyler, that name is difficult to mention. So I like how Roughan he just stays with someone, just hits those passes all the time. Risking. Skin is man, and he puts the ball in, and Dion Charles has made it 2 goals and an assist in this game. Riskin is having a wonderful game. Charles is having a wonderful game, and we are flying. This is how we like it. This is how we want to see it go. We are doing it beautifully. Already, Ruskin is sitting side. We'll definitely be coming off later. Yes, I'm happy. There are a number of shots we are having. Let's go again. Let's see if we can get a clean sheet. Ruskin definitely would have to come off because he's been good. We need him for the next game. Rufan, what a game. What a game he's having. Sorensen to Castleton. He finds almost found Sorensen. They also go, I have an issue with this defense of mine. There's always just one person behind left. We have two always high. I don't like it. Just look at low again. Why was he high? That's low, right? Yeah. Why was he high? If he was at the back properly, this will not be a goal. I hope we are not busting this. No, okay, he's cleared at this time. They are playing good football. Oh, that was close. Oh my word, that was close. It's time to take off. Riskin is so tired. I can't, force him to just keep going. I wanted to take Charles off. Definitely Redmond will come off because this is his first game after a long time off. So we know that these two might have to come off later. We have to protect them. I didn't even finish my statement and Redmond is injured. Oh no. And I have to go back to. Oh, maybe let me do Taylor there. I'll put May in for Charles later. And I'll see if he'll do better when playing as a striker than when playing behind a striker. But I'm not happy. We've lost Redmond again. It's not looking good on that front. Kusuno as well has played lots of games. It's time to rest him. Charles can keep going. But I think our next game is we have only two days in between. So I have to be intelligent and rest some of the lads. Gets another goal. Can we make it 6? Kane to Low. Raffan to Wallace. May, don't tell me you're injured. May, you just came on. Don't tell me you're injured. Oh no. I'm looking good. Oh, okay. Seems like it's fine. I want to. Okay, Sorensen. Yeah, you had a good game. I think we want to play in the next match, so I'll take you off so that Gulch can come in when we're already ahead. Oh, they hit the post. I think they've had a better second half than we have. They have 2 defenders on yellow cards. One of our DMs is also on a yellow card. We just have to see us getting through. Let's try to not have anything destroying this day. Yes, and we've done it. We've done it. We've won 5 goals to 1. Beautiful game. Riskin, I'm very delighted with his performance. Dion Charles, again, very delighted. I think those two were absolutely fantastic. And that pushes us to 11. We got no one yet. Okay, so the Redmond injury is just 2 days. So he will potentially be available for our next game. So that's good news. I think I should also tell this thing now some first. And yes, let's see if we can squeeze in another game or a couple more before we end this episode. Systems coaches. John Kennedy. He looks good. Mike Phelan. He's serious. He's wanted by who? By Coleman. I want to bring him in, but I'm also thinking, okay, he's 62. I would like to have someone who's also young, so that I can build like my career with that person, and we move to clubs together and all of that. So I'd add him as someone on my short list, and if I don't get any other person, then he'll be the one I'll go for. Coaching vacancies. Scouting. This for a technical director. For him, I think he's good. You can bring him on as a scout. Let's see if we use his wages, if we use it to players. No. Let's do it. Okay, 725. That's my final offer. I should have moved this. I forgot. Medical stuff. Oh, he looks good. Chris Neville, medical. He's more of a head of physios, but I think we have a head of physios. Yeah, we have a head physio. I got the medical. The head physio is elite. The physios outstanding. Wow. Wait. Scout. I think we need better scouts. General manager. Pittsburgh's analysts. Oh, the chief scout. It's also it's not bad. So it's one that I would want to have on the short list. But ideally, he's the one I want to bring in. So I would approach him, and yeah, let's do this. No. This is the lowest. This is the highest I'll go. um, what's this? Ooh, leaky butts. We have some pretty good people here. Who is our head of youth recruitment? Head of youth. I don't think he's as good as the ones that are there. So yeah, I was trying to say one of these. Bronto is way of the I think he's why don't you want to join us? So for Naked Bat, it's not like exceptionally better than the other, but you could do maybe a little bit of a better job. So I would go with him. Let's see. Yes. So we have some people already coming in. I think the scouts we are signing might also end our adverts on the scouts, which I'm beginning to think I shouldn't have done that. So maybe I'll delay it a little bit. Yeah, so that we can also see the outcome of it and see the people who would be interested in joining us, learning our journey, trying to like squeeze in another match before the end of this episode. I'm trying to make it an episode that is about 2 hours. We are almost at 2 hours. We could probably get 2 more games in the last 15 minutes that we have. So if we can go quickly, that would be very good. The bats is like, I want to roll quickly. Let's look at. Oh no. No, I can't even. Okay, so looks like everyone seems to be fit again. So we are likely going to go with the same team. For these players, I would make them available for our youth team, so that they get minutes and they are not absolutely, just left there to not develop. 16 minutes. 16 minutes. 16 minutes for him as well. Yeah. So with that, this team went, they did a very good job. The only person is Barker, who I'm tempted to bring back in, because even though he was not at fault for anything, I think Barker is still a better player there. So I'll bring in Barker. And let's go. Let's see if we can have 2 games, 1 in a row. And we can start building on that, because we need to start climbing up the table. Yes, it's important to take advantage. No, let's hurry up from the last match. The fans seem to be keen on this one. Hopefully, we are able to make them happy again. So, I think this is one of the first things I'm noticing place 4 at the back. They are playing 4-3-3, which is interesting. Stevenage, I think. I had the best of stats to this game. Oh, that's a good clearance. Campbell. Rusken. Don't let him cross. Don't let him cross. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. What's he doing? What's that Walker? Sorensen. Man. That's not the best of stats for us. Redmond. Redmond. Oh. Yes! How did you miss that? I wasn't expecting you to get to the ball, but as soon as you got there, you gave me some hope. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with what's going on. That was a very good ball from Redmond. At first, I thought he overhit that one. What was that? Sorensen. They're disappointing me now. Muskin, go past your man. Yes, get it in, and that's it. Redmond. We are back in. We are back in. His first ever goal for Huddersfield. Let's make this happen. Ruskin, beautiful play. He's going to be so good for us. Put the ball right in and Redmond. Beautiful goal. Showing Charles how to finish a chance. We've had the most possession, but the output has not been the best, so that's something we would have to improve. Even though we are 1-1, Stevenage, I think they were 12th or something. I think they are below us, so I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I think we should be confident in this game. We should go in there and just be confident. Try to, show them that we are a better team. Yeah, we are allowing them to play. Good, Redmond. Good tackle. Brookson finds Redmond. And he has Chelsea. And that's it. That is how you do it. That is how you do it. Coming from behind and we are leading. Risking again. Beautiful balling. And Redmond, I expected nothing less. Beautiful pass. And Dion Charles again with the finish. Let's see if we can get another one to make it a bit more convincing and make me a bit comfortable, because at the moment I'm not confident. Open this up in the middle. Guys, don't give them time on the ball. What's a save? Sorensen is having a horrible game actually. Let me take him off. He's not having his best game, and it's fine. Not everyone has their best game all the time, so it's fine. Let's just try to win this. Low is very good for us in terms of the headers. He's always there to get the headers. What's a shot? Hits the post. We need to score. We need a third goal. And we need a third goal. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Redmond is tired. He got injured in the last game, so I understand why he's tired again. Redmond, try to help us get another goal and we can take it off. Oh, what's a ball? Charles, take your time. Charles, take your time. Ruskin has such a good vision. Put me in there. Barker is not having his best game, so I'll put him back there. He was good in our last game, so yes, that's all we got. That means that Charles will have to see out the rest of the game. Riskin is looking tired already. You might have to take him off. He's so important. Oh no. We might have to. Oh, can we get right back in? May, Taylor, the two substitutes make the difference, and we are 3-2 up. What a ball from coach, like a coach. And Taylor, nice ball across, and May, fantastic goal. Can we get a fourth? Can we make it a better ending to the game? Oh, to Dion Charles, he finds Ruskin. Oh, what a pass. Off me. Ruskin has done it again. Ruskin has done it again. What a player we have on our hands. I think we have to give him a new contract already because teams should start circling. What a ball. And Alf May has announced himself to me. Ruskin can come off now. We need you to rest for our next game. We need you so much. Just go and rest. We've won this. Now I like how our shots are looking. Looks like we have more shots than them now. What was that pass? Good Wallace to Kane. To Wallace. He finds May. Oh no. We are playing football, man. We are playing football. Yes, for the whistle and 4-2. And we're still stand. We are in the playoff positions with 9 points, 3 points off the top. Life is good. Yeah, that was good. Ruskin again. delighted with your performance. Redmond, fantastic. So coming off an Alf May. Wow, that was fantastic. Coming off the bench and scoring 2 goals. That was fantastic. So Bats has joined us now. Still then, he's going to be out for 3 weeks. That's a big blow. That's a big blow for us. He has been very important in our last few games. So it's a blow. Redmond. I think Ruskin was the other player who had a good game. So I'd like to make him aware of that, build his confidence and make him continue that. He was very creative for us. In the last 2 games, he scored 9 goals. That's a good sign. If I should confirm this deal, there will be a delay or there will be an end to the scouts. The scouts address we have so out extended a little bit. I think we might not be able to have another game in, so we'd have to push that to the next episode. I don't know if we'll be able to, but let's see. We have just about 5 minutes more. Next game is against Lincoln City. They're also in League 1, but they are 19th at the moment, so we should be the better side. Oh, there's a transfer window happening, and I didn't know. I didn't know we had a transfer. I've forgotten. Maybe we would look into that and see if we can bring in another midfielder, defensive midfielder. I think we need someone in that area of the pitch. Let me see. So I don't want this where this hits 8:39. That's too old. Let's see. Is 30 going to work? Yeah, we have some people who can make it. Denial is someone who could be good. Let's filter it to the position we really need. So we have Rennie Walter, who is a free agent. Then there's him at Stevenage. Good tackling. Could be good for us. The fee is something that I don't think we can afford. I think we would ideally want to bring in a loan player or a free transfer. Sechi from Chelsea. Wakali. Looks good. That'll be White. Everton has this guy. Let's start saying Andrea, the free agent. He doesn't look bad himself. Let's scout him. I don't think we even get the information we need before the transfer window process. Knights. Let's start from Brighton as well. Liverpool have this kid. And the agent. Yeah, I don't think we can squeeze in another game, but yes, let's try and let's go to the next game. Hmm. So, um, trying to see if I can squeeze in this epic cup tie before I leave or before I end this episode. Dion Charles having a fantastic period with us. He scored 4 goals in 5 appearances, with 1 assist, has a goal in his Carabao Cup stint as well. So yeah, from that front, that's looking good. Here's this. The 18s, 2 months out. It's sad for him, bad for him. So before I leave, this is an FA Cup tie, the Carabao Cup, sorry. The next game, if I should look at our official schedule. So our next game after Lincoln is against Barnsley. Then we play the Virtue Trophy against Mansfield. So we have just 2 games. I might have to rotate in this next game. I still think, unfortunately, wouldn't make it this time, so we have to make way for Radulovic. Yes, and yeah, so I would rest Ruskin, playing Wallace against one, because the League One matches are much more important for us. We want to get promoted, that is the main target. Sorensen, let's give Coach the chance to prove himself again. Walker did not play good the last match, so we hope to see him do better next time. I want to see if I can arrest him. If I arrest him, I'll probably play him. Yeah, so that Low can rest, because he's been very good for us in terms of the long balls and heel clearing. I'll play Letson instead of Sumu, so that he also gets to rest. Beyond that, let me start Redmond. I wanted to rest, but we want to try to make the initiative score and then rest some of these lads. So that's the plan. So guys, see you in the next episode. Hopefully enjoyed this episode. Tell me maybe things that I can improve on the save, then I'll try to work on that. And yeah, see you on the next one, and peace.